And today's reading is Earth Warrior. Like I said, hi, it's Grace from the Angels of Grace. So I welcome everyone on my live Instagram as well as my live Facebook. I'm about to do an oracle card reading, and today's reading is Earth Warriors oracle cards. So that's today's reading. So I'm just lighted up some white sage so that I can smudge the cards to cleanse them of good energy before I start getting in. Now, do I do the oracle card reading for all of us today? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll choose the first card. Let's go. So these are the Earth Warrior oracle cards. So I'm going to put in a good intention first before I pull out the first card. Okay, so what does the oracle card want to tell us today? So pulled out the card, haven't actually turned it over just yet, so I'm just going to give it a nice smudge with the white sage now before I turn it over. So there we go. All right, let's have a look at what the first card is. Kandu Yakhak, blessing from the son of Hanapacha. That's the first card that we pulled out today. So there we go. So blessing from the son of Hanapacha. And that's what she has to say. Now, it's, these ones here, that some books I read the whole thing, other books I just read part of it. So, Condor swiftly brings the will of great spirit to earth through the gift of powerful medicine. Despite great odds, even in the face of what may appear to be inevitable defeat, extraordinary triumph is at hand. This is a prophecy of resurrection, of the rising up of what was thought to be lost. It all shall happen with unexpected and surprising swiftness. Your divine destiny is now held in the guiding hand of a great spiritual master. So basically what it's saying is, despite the things aren't going so well, the card, today's oracle card, the first one that I've picked out. So it's basically saying, despite things that aren't going so well, basically where they say, hi there, hi those that are joining me. When things, you expect things to happen and they don't, they always say it's because there's something better coming through. So this is what it has. So it's, put your spirit, put your guide into the guidance of spirit. Did that make sense? Like what I'm trying to say, surrender all your spirit to, great spirit, and allow them to help you with your destiny. So I'll read a little bit of the healing process. So sit comfortably with one hand on your heart. Say out loud, through unconditional love and in service to the universal sacred heart, I evoke the prophecy of the eagle and the condor, that the opposites shall fly together in harmony once more, and divine presence shall fill the earth and bless all her children. The destiny of this world is to be love's paradise. So the thing is too, as you can see behind me, I've got a condor here in my painting behind me. I always give thanks to the condor. In this case, it's both the condor and the eagle, which is pretty much two of the most amazing birds out there. But it gives good faith in knowing, excuse me, to allow yourself to give that up and allow the universe, destiny to reach out for you. So I love that. The oracle of Kandu Yakat brings a message straight from the universal Christ consciousness, beating as the living sacred heart of Great Spirit. It is an offer to absolute protection that is strong enough to sustain your purity, integrity, and effectiveness as you navigate the challenges inherent in the earth world of Puma, known as K-Pacha, and much needed protection over the unconscious world of snake, known as Uka Pacha. This protection ensures that your passionate purpose is not distorted or derailed by unconscious forces. As you accept this blessing, you shall know only protection, empowerment, and grace as you manifest the spirit of medicine of Condor, helping to bring hope, conscious and creative collaboration, dynamite sacred activism, and miraculous restoration to the earth through her evolving human family. Wow, that's pretty good. Like, as I said, I've always got the condor with me, always. This painting pretty much shows you the serpent, which is around the head of the jaguar, the condor, the eagle, and obviously the hummingbird. Now, the thing is, I'm always about the consciousness of, the spirit guides and the divine and the great spirit. So I think that's great. So it's basically telling you to just navigate, just allow destiny, great spirit to look after you, just give that, that thought of, is this the right thing that's happening for me at the moment? Some of us, as I said, we all think, oh, I wish I could have great stuff happening to me right now, but at the moment it's not. So this is a great way to just allow that. Listen out for all these, things. So hi, could I have a general reading, please? Absolutely, Mandy. I've just pulled out the first card, Mandy. So if you want to tell me, pick a number, so these cards actually go between 1 and 44. So if Mandy, you want to give me a number between 1 and 44, I will definitely do a reading for you. So so that was the first card that was come out just now. So blessings from the son of Hanapacha. So that was today's. So as I said, always in my IGTV, because this is actually 3 pages. So I'm not going to read all 3 pages and bore you to tears, but you'll definitely see all of this come up very shortly. So if Mandy, if you want to give me a number, I'm more than happy to pull out a number for you, a number of a card. So I'm just going to light up some white sage in the meantime. Number 7, beautiful. So I'm just lighting up some white sage because I like to smudge the cards before I do any card reading. What I mean by smudging is I'm cleansing the energy. I always like to cleanse the energy of my space, myself. If I've got anything on, I like to cleanse that as well, and definitely the cards that I'm reading. So I'm just going to shuffle them quickly. I'm the worst shuffler in the world, as people know. I always say that, but it's true. It's true. And if you guys that are joining me, if you guys, like I said, I'm doing the Earth Warriors Oracle card today. That's the reading I'm doing today. But if you guys think, no, Grace, there's this amazing pack of Oracle cards that, that you must read, let me know. Let me know, because later on this afternoon, I'm actually going to look up some more Oracle cards to purchase. So I'm always looking for amazing Oracle cards. So let's pull out the card number 7. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Right, so that's the card number 7. Now before I turn it over, I'm just going to give the card another smudge before we turn this card over. Some of these Oracle cards can be more intense than others. Some can have a short message, some can have a really long one. So this is one of those cards that has a long message. Like I said, I don't read the whole thing, but I'll definitely have it up on IGTV. So if you want to read it, just pause the video and you get to read the whole card meaning. So this one here is Ayana Vision, Way of the Divine Feminine Revealed. So that's the card there. So there you go. So if I'm going from side to side, it's just because I'm showing people in Instagram and Facebook Live. So that's the card. Okay, let's do this reading. So number 11. Card 11. All right. So the Divine Feminine yearns to reveal her way and her wisdom to you, that you may live passionately and purposefully. As you trust her inner guiding voice, you recognize the authentic desires and vision that move you from within, that are the seeds of your sacred mission. You shall experience the clarity and soul-deep relief that only truth can bring. You shall experience of knowing of purpose that awakens your ability to live deliberately and experience deep fulfillment. Wow. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll read a little bit. Of it in the reading. A Jnana vision is the blossoming awareness of your life purpose and your true inner passion. You are being lovingly pushed to admit to your authentic and most passionate soul yearnings. Become bold with honesty. Wow, that's what I always talk about. I always talk about how we try and do and be something for someone else. What I mean by that is, we really crave to be who we truly are, but we're scared that we're not accepted, we won't be loved. We want certainty in our life, and things like that. So what we do is we tend to mold ourselves, if you want to use the better word, into something that we're not. And then sometimes life just keeps giving us that push because it knows, it knows that we're not being authentic. Now I'll read a little bit more of this one. So the healing process. Place your attention on the image of the oracle card, seeing the peaceful love in the eyes of the goddess as she gazes gently into the depths of you. Her gaze can evoke certain feelings in you of being deeply loved and nurtured, of being seen as an honest and deep level with absolute acceptance. Whisper kind and loving words to yourself, as if the image were speaking to you. You may like to repeat the words below several times over to yourself in a soothing voice. You can also create your own words of love if you wish. So these are the words that they're asking to repeat for yourself. I love you. I am here for you. All is well. I trust you unconditionally. My faith in you never wavers. I will always care for you. I am always by your side and in your heart. Together we shall ensure your divine fulfillment for the greatest good of all life. Wow, that is just magical, this card. So that's what it's basically saying. Be true to yourself, really connect who we truly are in our lives. We forget that. We forget to really connect with that and love ourselves. How many of us, we can love so many people, whether it's friends, family, neighbors, work colleagues, things like that. But we forget to love the number one person, which is yourself, and sometimes it takes some major change. It takes sometimes, life to really, crack open a part of you and let you see something that you don't want to see for you to change, and in my case, when I was diagnosed with cancer, what I noticed, the first thing I noticed was I was actually giving all my love to my husband, to my family, to my work, to my colleagues, but I wasn't giving any love back to myself. Well, now it probably sounds selfish when I say it, but I love me first. I look at what I need. My needs come first. What I want comes first. And it's not selfish, it's selfless. Because by knowing what you truly want within yourself, you're able to give to others. If you don't have that, then it's hard to give to others, because the thing is, you'll end up giving to others what they're wanting, their needs, but your cup is not really, it's not full, it's empty, it's empty because you keep refilling all the other people, and that's what you need to do. You just need to be genuine with yourself. And sometimes life gives you, or in this case, the reading gives you that little nudge to remind you, to be true to yourself, be authentic, You know, we all have it. Love yourself, heal yourself. The moment we can do that in life, we can then heal others, you know. And what I mean by healing others, it doesn't make you a shaman where you can, or a healer or anything like that. You heal others by showing your journey, by sharing, your journey, sharing your experience in life. So that's what I really love about these cards. So I'll leave you guys to it. I've probably taken up everyone's time, but that's okay. You know, you guys, thank you for staying on Instagram Live and Facebook Live. But you know what I mean? But I'm going to end this now. This will all be live. This will all be now on my IGTV. I'm going to go and get rid of this throg in my throat. So like I always say, thanks again. Have an amazing morning. Have an amazing afternoon. Have an amazing evening. And may you all find your own.